Now, just so we clear, as you know, I don't agree with much. 9 times out of 10, 9.5 out of 10 with Kendrick Perkins, I don't agree with the greatest mean mugger of all time. That's his greatest contribution to basketball, the GOAT mean mugger. Because I had to do a debate who was the GOATest mean mugger, and I think he's tops. Because them 3 points that he averaged, them 3 rebounds and 3 fouls and two and all the other mess, I think he got to count for something. But anyway, what he said about Chris Paul is true. Chris Paul is not a top 10 all-time point guard. I will give him that. Now, the Bob Cousy thing, no, Cousy ain't in my top 10. No. I saw the highlights, and I wasn't like bedazzled by Cousy. Not like that. He might be top 15, but I'd probably take Tiny Archibald over Cousy. Just saying. And CP3's top 15, which ain't a diss. You high second tier. You just not first tier. Because ain't nowhere in the world that he's seeing. And then when he mentioned Russell Westbrook, I got to take that in consideration. I got to put all that in, all that. Now, CP3 had an opportunity to be a top 5 for sure. Had he won a chip, had he won in Phoenix, had he won with the Clippers, had he won in Houston, he had some of the most important teammates a man could have. Had he made Lob City count with a coach like Doc Rivers and Blake Griffin, we'd be looking at him differently. We'd be looking at him differently had he made it work with James Harden in Houston. We'd a dang show looked at him differently in Phoenix with Devin Booker. And D8 might still be. They went to the finals. We look at, they were up 2-0. And Lord knows that he the one that finals. They've been hot in my throat saying he's top 4, top 5. They would have tried to put him over Isaiah Thomas and Stockton. Believe me, they would have. But they can't. You remember, was it Paul Chris? C. Paul, remember the nationwide, the escalator, the elevator going up with him and Steph Curry? Remember those commercials? Remember when he was going up and Steph Curry was on the way up? And how did he can't put them two in the same commercial no more? Yeah, how did that turn out? What happened to his escalator, his elevator? Where he at? He fell off. And the captain played like 50 years now. I know it's year 21, but you know what I'm saying. I'm like, you ain't gonna win no ring around the collar. And you're not no top 10 point guard. You played your best ball with the Hornets. And I go back so far with CP3. That's back when MySpace was popping in the streets. That's how long that turkey been around before Facebook took off, before Snapchat, Instagram. Oh, you think about all the social services, all the stuff wow, that's back when ringtones was the main. I mean, that's how long he been around. You still had a little bit of a record store left when CPC3 was playing. I'm